I'm Giovanni Cruz, this week's Tigers Cubs news reporter. Lunch is Monday, walking tacos. Tuesday, hot pork sandwich. Wednesday, chili. Thursday, popcorn chicken. Friday, hamburgers.
I chose Lane Beck as Student of the Week this week because he's always working hard at trying to get better at everything he does. He's a good friend, he's polite, and always does his best. Good job, Lane.
I like math, and I like to play. I like to study hard.
So let's see who can name Santa's 8 original reindeer in 8 seconds.
Rudolph. Dashing. Prancer. Rexy.
Okay, I remember what name is. Rudolph? That's the one I know.
I don't. Dasher. Dasher. Blitzen. Dixon. Prancer. And that's all I Rita. Dancer. And a penguin.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph.
Rudolph is not one of them.
Yeah, it is.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen.
This week's birthdays are Peyton Briggs and Riley Marshall on Monday the 14th. Tuesday the 15th is Sadie Brown and Kylie Banks. And Wednesday's my birthday. Thursday the 17th is Cade Cordell. Brianna McKinney and Emily Robinson on Sunday the 20th. If my teacher rolled her eyes at me,
What would you do?
I would pick them up and roll them back at her.
Yay!
My name's Lynette, and Miss Candy and Miss Leonard are going to tell you more about the ESL program.
Okay, Miss Leonard, how did you manage coming into this classroom? Because you were a 4th grade teacher before, right?
Yes. I've taught for 11 years, and I've taught special ed and pre-K inclusion. I've done kindergarten, and then when I first moved back from Texas here, I did the BD room. So switching didn't really bother me. It was more about the uneasiness and not really knowing what to expect in the classroom and where the kids were at and not knowing them, versus in a classroom you kind of already know the curriculum and where to go from there.
Okay. Have you picked up any Spanish from any students?
Actually, I haven't. I've picked up, because I can kind of do that a little bit with Angel and Vladimir a lot more, just because he is able to translate a lot more than we assumed. But I've been doing an app on my iPhone just so that I can actually pick up some basic vocabulary words. So according to that, I'm 7% fluent. So we'll see how it goes.
Has Miss Candy taught you any Spanish?
Oh, we have. We haven't done it here lately. We used to do a saying in our room that would be in Spanish, and I would have to ask the kids in Spanish, and then they would have to tell me in English. But we haven't really done that in the last couple weeks. But that kind of helps both of our, not really her because she knows both, but help me communicate with the kids. So that's one tool she's helped me with.
Can you tell us what ESL stands for?
English as a second language, and now they've kind of switched it to ELL, to represent English language learners, because since most in other places in the United States it's not always just Spanish, it would be any language, so they've switched that to the ELL now.
Can you tell us what your class is about?
Really, what we've been doing a lot in here with kids that have been in the program for a while, just working on some of those reading comprehension skills, again, vocabulary, and really hitting the writing process. And with the 4 students that just moved in, not knowing a lot of English, it's more vocabulary of just the general things that they would have to use in their daily life, and then pushing the academics on them, because they are still responsible for knowing everything that's going on in their classroom too, plus learning the English language.
Good. Miss Katie, how long have you worked in the ESL program?
I have been here, this will be my 9th year. So I really like it. I enjoy working with the kids. I like that watching their progress when they first start, as they have no English, and then towards the year the progress they've made. I love watching that. It's just, I don't know, it makes me real happy that we've taught these kids another language, and as they start growing up, you know, and you look at them and they're just having conversations, it's a rewarding experience.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Let's see how many Christmas songs can you name in 10 seconds.
Christmas Story. I don't know.
Frozen, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus 3, Santa Claus Escape, Rudolph, Frosty, Elf, and Jingle Bell. Wait, no, Deck the Halls.
I'm here with Mallory Henrich, one of our student council members. Could you tell us a little bit about our glove tree?
The Student Council has a glove tree located here in the office. Donate mittens to our tree by December 23rd, please.
Gloves, mittens, keep our students warm. Good afternoon, good evening, good night.